When the monsoon arrives, the cooling rain usually brings a sudden, unexpected change to how we process food. Most people assume they've suddenly lost their willpower or that their metabolism has simply slowed down. But physical symptoms are specific. Eat a normal meal and feel immediate heaviness, as if food turned into a weight hitting your stomach. 3 hours later, you still feel full. The food sits completely static, as if digestion paused. These sensations point to a change in the physical environment of the gut, suggesting the issue is less about what you ate and more about how your body reacts to the season. Your hunger signals also become unreliable. This graph shows the typical monsoon pattern: sharp spikes of ravenous hunger, followed by sudden drops where you have no appetite at all. You may also notice a textured white coating on your tongue every morning. When your diet stays the same, but digestion stalls and appetite becomes erratic, it suggests an external force is acting on your system. These 4 signs, heaviness, stagnation, erratic hunger, and tongue coating, indicate that your body's baseline state has shifted. The Ashtanga Hridaya, an ancient Ayurvedic text, documented this exact cluster of symptoms thousands of years ago in its guidelines for the rainy season. The text explains that these issues are structural consequences of the environment changing around us. It starts with the preceding summer. Months of intense heat and dry air cause the Vata dosha, the elements of air and space, to accumulate within the body. Then the monsoon hits. The environment suddenly flips from dry heat to extreme humidity and dampness. This sudden shift in the external climate forces a corresponding change in the internal climate of the gut. Ayurveda calls the metabolic engine of the body agni, or digestive fire. It is responsible for breaking down everything we consume. When monsoon humidity rises, it penetrates the body, acting like a damp blanket that smothers this internal fire. Simultaneously, the vata accumulated over the summer settles into the gut. It acts like unpredictable wind blowing on that already weakened fire, making it flicker. This flickering fire is why hunger becomes erratic. Your appetite flares up when the wind blows and disappears when the flame is smothered. The white coating on the tongue is ama, the undigested residue left behind when the fire is too weak to fully process its fuel. That stone in the stomach is the result of a dampened fire failing to break down even a standard meal. Digestion stalls because the engine is currently mismatched for the fuel it's being given. Addressing this requires a change in perspective, treating the body as an ecosystem that is currently adapting to a new season. You cannot feed a damp, struggling fire the same heavy or raw fuel used during a dry summer. Rebuilding agni requires foods that are easy to process, helping to counteract the dampness and stabilize the vata in the gut. Because everyone's baseline is different, the specific foods needed to stabilize this fire vary from person to person. Find your specific seasonal protocol by taking the dosha quiz at the link in our bio. Understanding how your internal fire reacts to the environment helps support your body's natural transitions.